Good morning and welcome to the EAD 2025 season. Um, I'm Coach Mike Elam. I'm one of the directors of EAD as well as the DFW coordinator. This presentation is aimed to provide answers to all of your needed questions. But at the end of this, we'll provide you the opportunity to send us questions for anything that we didn't cover or we weren't quite clear. So, welcome to the season and let the fun begin. So, what are we going to cover today? We're going to talk about the DFW team and give you a little introduction quickly. Most of you have had these slides, and we've sent this presentation out for you to take a look. So we won't spend a lot of time there, but we'll talk about some general information and rules. We'll talk about how you can order additional parent uniforms, and we appreciate all of our 16 and 17U parents for taking care of that for us. And then we'll talk about some of our communications, some practice information, and then a little bit of travel. EAD is growing as an organization, but let's take a look at our EAD DFW team. You can see the EAD directors, myself, Mike Elam, and Coach Reggie Wilcox. Reggie was the founder of EAD. And this year we've expanded just a little bit. The previous year we had DFW, Oklahoma, Mississippi, as well as Alabama. And now this year we've also added our organization in the state of Georgia and Florida as well. So spreading our wings. Reggie did lead the 2013 Nike team at that time with EAD to the Elite Eight of EYBL. So done a lot of great things as we've matured and moved on as an organization. Myself, I'm stepping into the director role as well to help Reggie as we grow, so we can manage all of our different locations. Very exciting times. Each of you have kind of had this presentation for a while, so I won't spend a lot of time on each one of our coaches, but I do want to take the time to brag on each one of them being certified coaches and also have played the game in college. And that is one of the things that we harp on. All of us have had experience there, have relationships there, and that's one of the things that helps us. But just a little bit about myself. I did go to the wonderful high school of Lake Highlands. I was a Wildcat, lettered 3 years there. Did have the best record in school history until that was broken 2 years ago when that team won state. I did go to junior college at NIMI, New Mexico Military Institute. I went there for a single season and played basketball, and then went on to Division II at Cameron, and then also the University of Oklahoma, where I graduated. I've been coaching grassroots from 2010 to the present. Of course, I'm licensed, and I've had a numerous amount on accounts with players. Reggie and I have had the wonderful opportunity to meet and greet and coach numerous players to reach their dreams on several different layers and levels. My right hand man is Coach Ryan Whitehead. He'll be helping me out with 17U, and he'll also lead the 16U Gold team. He has a numerous years of experience in coaching. Went to WT White, also played at Texas Southern University, licensed coach, one of the great trainers in the DFW area. So if you need any additional training, be sure to reach out. He's always there to help. Coach Deontay Simmons has a lot of wealth of experience. He's one of our coaches that actually still plays. He still plays in the Pro-Am. He's a Louisville High School graduate. Played his college basketball at Chicago State University. Went overseas, was an Argentina Cup winner. And like I said, now still plays in the Pro-Am. He was actually a coach for the EAD 3 years ago when he came back to the States for just a quick jaunt one summer and then went overseas for the next 3 years to conquer that. And now he's back in the States and sharing his coaching wealth. So we're very pleased to have Coach Simmons back with us and share all of his knowledge with the kids. Coach Joe Wood is a recent addition to our coaching staff. He'll be helping out with the 16U teams. He has some college playing experience, as you can see there. He's helped out at the high school level. He's helped out in the grassroots level. He's helped out at the AAU circuit level and had some experience in EYBL. And so we welcome his wealth of knowledge and experience in supporting our 16U team. Everything you need to know about EAD can be found on the website. It is eliteacademyducks.com. This website basically tells you how EAD was formulated, when, gives you some background knowledge, also celebrates a few players that have been with us. You have the ability to see the different programs and areas where we're located, as well as the ability to register and then buy additional apparel as well as uniforms, as most of you experienced. So anything you need to know about EAD, you can find there, as well as our contact information. One of the things that we will move forward with in the future is kind of posting our upcoming tryouts that'll be on the site. And that'll be something that we'll welcome, as well as our different media platforms. But we will want to post that on our webpage, so that'll be available for everybody as they browse and peruse and learn more about EAD. There were several questions about this page, so I want to answer those. We have set up a registration page, and this goes for all of the different areas in the DFW area. Currently, these are for the younger ages, not necessarily the high school ages. So if you see these, we are developing these for the high school, but currently for this group, this will not pertain to you. So if you were to peruse on this page and see the different things that you can register, and you want to share the wonderful world of EAD with any of your friends or teammates, please don't have them come here, have them contact us, and we'll get them in the right direction. This is for our younger teams, but not currently for the high school. So EAD, general information and rules, some of the fun part. We look forward to sharing some of this information with you. So if you haven't dialed in, this is the time to. Any information that we do cover in the next few slides can be found on the website as well. You can see our policies about our player responsibility, players code of ethics, parent guardian responsibilities, parents code of ethics, as well as our fundraising opportunities. We won't talk about that in this presentation, but anything that we do discuss in the next few slides, it is on our website. So feel free to either, if you don't have this presentation, you can always find it on the EliteAcademyDucks.com website. So one of the things that always comes up is how many players are on the team. There are 8 to 10 players on the team. We try to keep it at a max of 10 players. There are a few times when that would happen if we had multiple injuries or something like that, to where we may bring someone. But we try to keep that to 8 to 10 players to give the opportunity for each player to have some time. In saying that, that does not mean that each player will get equal opportunity. We're at a circuit level, and what that means is that playing time is earned, not given. And I just want to make sure that we iterate and reiterate that so everyone has an understanding. Playing time is earned. You'll have 1 to 2 coaches on each team that'll help out. Sometimes we'll have a assistant coach on the bench. Sometimes we may have the assistant coach doing stats, just depending on which tournament and the direction and the need of the team. We do look to have a team mom or a team assistant. What does that really mean? Okay, that team mom or team assistant will be designated team assistant, who will always have the ability to record games or to establish relationships or coordinate different things with the parents that are on location, on site, so the coaches wouldn't have to do that. What that does present for you is it gives you the opportunity to then sign in as a coach and then get into that event for free. So we are looking for team parents or a team assistant for 2 teams at this point. So if you have an interest there, please let us know. The game duration, depending on the tournament, it's going to be between 16 and 20 minutes a half. Usually, when we have 20 minutes a half, it's a running clock. But for our Puma tournaments, it's going to be 16-minute half, stopping clock upon fouls and stoppage of play. For the 17U, you do have a 30-second shot clock, and it is well enforced. Monthly payments. These monthly payments are kind of the backbone of what drives us. We do have those payments are slated on the calendar. We do charge a $25 late fee if it's more than 2 days. We do kind of push to have on-time payments. That's how we pay the tournaments for the next month that we have coming. And then also that's how our coaches are paid. So be a team player. Try to make those monthly payments on time. If you have any trouble, please give us notice before time, and then maybe we can make some arrangements with you. So we're all one family. The communication of all items is the most important thing. Parent interaction. We'll talk a little bit more about that on the next slide. I know this won't apply to any of our parents, but it is noteworthy that we discuss this and put it out there. None of these have ever happened with an EAD function, but these are things that we all should be aware of. Coaching from the sins is discouraged. You want to keep the players focused on the task at hand, as well as getting direction from our coaches. We have very knowledgeable coaches, so let them do their job. Direct communication with the coach during the game is prohibited. We've never had that happen, but we have seen on other teams where parents have come down and spoke to the coach directly during the game. We don't want to have a situation like that. So just know that that's something that we do not prohibit. Communication with the coach concluding a game is prohibited. This is one of the things that we have a 2-hour wait period. We have a 2-hour wait period. Unless the coach says otherwise, it's up to his discretion. But if there's any dispute or anything like that, let's give it a 2-hour period, and then you can talk to the coach. And at that point, if the coach does not want to speak with you, you can direct any concerns or questions to my way, and I will answer those as soon as I can. Any physical disputes at a Pro 16 or Puma event will result in the player and parent removal and disqualification in all future events. This is a Pro 16 rule, so if you have a parent that gets into it with a referee, or if a ref throws a specific parent out of an event, that would disqualify the parent, and that means all parents, as well as the player from all future events. So just be aware of that, because that will be enforced. It's never happened. I'm sure we have great parents, but I just want you to be aware of that so we don't have any complication discussions later on that. Our team application is great. It looks like we're about 97% rate of people accepting that invite. This invite will kind of give you awareness of our upcoming events. Just one of the ways that we communicate. We expect each one of our players to respond on there if they're going to attend practices, games, or events that we do have scheduled. We'll talk a little bit more about that as we start talking about communication a little later. Conduct and sportsmanship, I won't spend a lot of time here. I'll let you read through that. If you have any questions, you can let me know. Also, this information is found on our website. It's pretty much word for word. Just respect, pretty much common sense, fair play is common sense, as well as disputes. Fouls and violations, just know you get 6 personal fouls in any Pro 16 event. Any other tournaments, you'll get 5. Technical fouls are given, as in everywhere. Nothing really changing there. Equipment and uniforms, Puma gear will be worn in Pro 16 events and non-Pro 16 events. What does that mean? That means that when we plan a Pro 16 event, we will have Puma shoes, we'll have our uniform as always, but it's when we play in a circuit event or a main floor event or a gas show, We will also wear the same apparel. We will not come in with Nike shoes. We'll wear Puma shoes. We're a Puma organization. The EAD uniform order slides, I won't spend much time on those because we've kind of discussed these, and most of the uniforms, it looks like we're at a 99% rate for all four teams. So looks like we only have two outstanding uniform orders. So uh, kudos to this group. We really appreciate all of your efforts in getting that uniform order in. But if you want to have questions, this is really for your knowledge on how to order your uniform. You're more than welcome to do so. Nothing really here out of the ordinary. Same things that we've sent during your text messaging. So we won't really kind of go through those. One of the things to take note is our website. You'll notice that the prices do fluctuate as they're linked to the Pro 16 site and Puma apparel. And so those prices do fluctuate. Yeah, as you get closer to those deadlines, those prices do go up. So one of the things, if we ask you to order something, those usually are at the lower price point. So try to take advantage of those. And if you have any questions or anything about uniforms, just let us know. Well, let's talk about a little key things, and also we'll talk a little bit about travel and things of that nature. One of the things that we have on the schedule is the college listings. And what we're requesting is that each player submit a list of 3D1, 3D2, 3 NAIA, and 3 JUCO colleges that they would have interest in playing in. This list is really to be something that's reasonable, that it's your playing level that you believe that you could achieve. So really take the time to take that seriously. And this is really for the player to take ownership of and provide that. This list right here will be can be provided directly to the coach on the group chat, or it can be sent directly to me uh, in um, in the group chat, or uh, through submission through our Instagram page. So feel free to help your player, but please make sure that they're kind of leading the efforts and taking it with the utmost care and responsibility. Once again, all practices are tracked on the application. You can anticipate having all of those dates, practice dates, as well as playing dates on your calendar by Tuesday of next week. So you'll be able to view each one of those events for the full season. So look for those updates. And if you don't have access, please feel free to reach out. There's a couple of ways that you can join the application. We can send each parent a notification and they can join the app directly, or you can join the application as a guardian. So if you have any issues there, please let us know and we can assist you. Once again, our monthly fee is due as scheduled. Late payments could impact a player's ability to participate. Once again, just stay on it. Communication is key. Let us know if you have any issues. We try to work with you if and when something like that may occur. We do have play reviews that are on the calendar. What these are coach-led activities. They'll probably be speaking to each one of to their teams, talking about these. These are things are one-on-one with the coach and player where they kind of give them direction on things that they probably need to do better, things they're doing well, things they like them to do, things that they'd like to see more on film so they can showcase that as we get ready to send things out to colleges. And then also providing feedback on what they have done so far, and also giving them the opportunity to uh, ask any questions that they have at that time. One of the things is always asked, the month of June. Yes, the month of June we are off. We will have a team outing. It's always a good fun time for all of us to come out and have spend some time away from the court, but still enjoy each other's company. In June, especially with the high school, we have TABC, we have the team camps, and during that time, those teams are practicing. And so, like any other organization, the month of June is pretty much an off month. We do have a payment in June that is scheduled, and that is something that we you would have to adhere to as well. And we do that so we can spread out those payments, so it's something that's reasonable for each one of the players and each family. So just be aware of that. Like I said, there's other ways that we're going to communicate to make sure that you're aware of that as well. But I just wanted to make sure that it's pointed out and it's understood that there is a payment in June that's out there. Our national tournament for the Pro 16 is in Orlando. All of you should be aware of that at this point. Just make sure that you plan in advance. We do have hotels that are pre-booked. We'll kind of work our way with you guys on a few things there, but it is in Orlando, so kind of get your 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 schedule aligned with that to travel from July 24th through 27th, I believe. So Orlando, the place of Disney. How do we communicate? We communicate in a multitude of ways. We have different platforms and ways that we will communicate. Communication is everything. We want to make sure that you're aware of any upcoming events and things that we've achieved, as well as what we have on going on currently. With our Sports Engine app, as we talked about before, we have schedule management, and basically that's where the schedule will be. So you can see any upcoming events, or for the full season, you'll be able to see the practices, you'll be able to see the events and the teaming events that we have. We'll place a calendar marker there so you can see those, as well as any payments that are coming. You'll be able to see the full list of our calendar on the Sports Engine. We'll handle roster management, so you'll be able to see the different players' names, phone numbers, as well as their jersey numbers. If you have any questions, if you're doing anything where you're doing tracking of stats, you'll be able to get any roster information off of there. And then any team events, team event management. So if we're going to have a team outing while we're out of town, that's something that we would put on the calendar so you can be well aware, and we can plan for that as expected. And then any general communication that needs to happen. Something changes, we'll put it there. We'll also put it in one of the chats, but we'll put it there for reference as well, so we can all have the history to go back on and reference. Our parent chat is for general communication. There's several things that we want to make sure that parents are aware of. Usually on a weekly basis, we kind of let you know what's going on and what's coming up. We know you like to consume information uh, in a different way. You don't want to look for it, and so we want to make sure that you have the ability to get something quickly and easily. So we will send upcoming payment notifications of upcoming plans with the team, any changes to the schedule. We'll send that. Any information that we get from Pro 16 that they're asking us to disseminate, we would also put that in the group chat. So feel free to answer or ask any questions in that group chat as well, because if you have that question, I'm sure other parents do. Easier to answer it in one place for everyone instead of having those separate conversations. But as always, if you need anything, you always could feel free to contact myself or Coach Ryan, and we'll do our best to get you the answers that you're looking for. We also have a player chat, which is very similar. Mostly that'll surround around basketball, and then kind of coordinating things if we wanted to have a team meeting in the lobby or a brief walkthrough at some point. That's what we'll use that for. And then Event Connect. This is for our team management and also travel booking. If you haven't got or received a invite to that, this is how you can book your travel, your hotel stays at a discounted rate. We have blocked those off, but if you have any problems with those, if you haven't had your event, those have been sent out. But if you haven't received it, looks like we have quite a few that um, haven't finalized or accepted that invitation to uh, join Event Connect. What this will do, it'll tie your reservations to your player, and we have rates that are very good for you. So look out for those. If you have any questions on that, please let me know. Here's our 2025 travel locations. This is where we booked hotels. We do have a Word document that has active links that allow you to book these. This kind of works hand in hand with the Event Connect. Um, Basically, once you join that application or Event Connect, these links right here will take you right to the hotel, and you should be able to book from those block hotels that we have. If you need this in a Word document, please feel free. One of the things that I will do is add the hotel's phone numbers so you can give them a call if you need it, if you have any issues with these links. I have one issue that's outstanding now with Pro 16 around our Oklahoma City hotels. For some reason, we have one individual that it won't allow them to book that. They're looking into that now. But this is kind of what it looks like. This will be a living document that we uh, want to use. We don't anticipate this changing because we have blocked those off. We have enough rooms, and all of our hotels will be. We're trying to get all our teams in, our four teams in these hotels. All the reservations are under 17U EAD, the Dallas. So if you go to book, it won't say 16U. Everything is booked under 17U EAD Dallas. That's where the reservations are under. If we want this to be sent out, like I said previously, you want this to be sent out in a Word document, please drop your email into the group chat, and I will send you the Word document with these active links. We'll conclude this meeting. That's all the information we have for you. If you have any questions or any issues getting to included in our group chats, Event Connect, or our Sports Engine application, please let us know. You can contact me directly, or you can hit me on the group chat, parents chat. We're welcoming you. We're very thankful to have you, grateful to have such experienced coaches and athletic players, and we're really, really looking forward to having a great year. Thank you all for taking the time to listen to this. And as always, if you have any problems, issues, feel free to reach out. Welcome to EAD.